Hi everyone, welcome to the Erindale Academy. Today our topic is law of sines. Our specific expectation is to determine measures of sides and angles in acute triangles by using the sine law. So by the end of today's class, you should be able to use sine law to calculate unknown side lengths and angle measures in acute triangles. Let's get started. We got the triangle here where we know two of the angles and one of the side. And what I claim is that I can figure out everything else about this triangle just with this given information here. We're going to use something called the law of sines. In the future video, I will prove the law of sines, but here I'm only just going to show you how we can actually apply it, and it's a fairly straightforward idea. The law of sines just tells us that the ratio between the sine of the angle and the side opposite to it, it's going to be constant for any of the angle in the triangle. So let's have a look at this triangle here. So it's given angle A equals to 45 degrees, angle B equals to 30 degrees, and the side length AC, which equals to 2. Let's apply the law of sine. So our sine angle A over its opposite side A should equal to sine angle B over its opposite side B. And sine angle C should over its side C should be equal to all other ratio as well. Let's just put the number in there. Sine A, which is sine 45 degrees, and sine A is unknown. We need to figure that out. And sine B is given 30 degrees. So sine 30 degrees over B should equal to sine C. We don't know what is C, but as you guys learned it before, for any triangle, the sum of all the interior angles equals to 180. So angle C should be 180 minus 45 minus 30, which is 105 degrees. Right? So sine C equals to sine 105 degrees over its side length C. We don't know what is that, but what we do know is side B equals to 2. Okay, so in order to figure out what is A, we can just use these two parts to create a function here. Sine 45 degrees over A equals to sine 30 over 2. As you know, sine 45 degree equals to root 2 over 2. Sine 30 equals to 1 over 2. Cross multiplication will give us root 2 over 2 times 2 equals to 1 over 2 times A. So our A equals to root 2 over 2 times 2. Divide by 1 over 2 times another 2, which is 2 root of 2. That is the side length of side A. By doing the same idea, you will get what is the value of C. So, the key of law of the sine is if you have two angles and a side, you're able to figure out everything else about it. Or if you actually had two sides and one angle, you also would be able to figure out everything else about the triangle. Thank you for watching.